Mr. Christian, we have seen that in the last few weeks on social media, the Yorubas are trying to reach a consensus with the Igbos that let us settle this tribal bigotry. Could this be because Tinubu, who is on power, is not performing, and it seems that like the Igbos are right this time? Welcome, Mr. Christian.
Okay, let's look at it. After 8 years of Tinubu, that was the end of APC. I've said it before. And after Tinubu's dynasty, although he's going to try to make sure that he extends his stay in power as a godfather or as a cabal, the one thing he doesn't know is that one person cannot be a cabal. So the cabal he's displacing today, he needs them tomorrow. And that will cause a big fight in the APC. So after that, the marginalization that Igbos have been receiving over the years will now turn into Yorubas, because a Northerner will be president, according to the calculation, Nigerian calculation. If Tinubu tries to install a puppet who is not loyal to the North, I think he doesn't have a problem. The Yorubas will have the Igbo treatment after Tinubu's regime. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at Buhari and his Fulani goons. They put everybody in Fulani here, Fulani here, Fulani here. Now, do they hear Fulani again? They relegated all the Fulani politicians to one side. So the same thing Tinubu is doing, repeating what Buhari did. And the same treatment they gave the Fulani, that's what they're going to give the Yorubas. And the Yorubas, yes, it's going to be worse. Because Yorubas are attacking Igbos and Northerners join together. And when it gets, and I tell you of the truth, that Igbos are waiting for that day. That Yorubas will be getting a share of what they are dishing out to people. And then you know that most Igbos have been learning how to do bigotry from the founding fathers of bigotry in Nigeria. Most Igbos are learning how to do bigotry. They are just waiting for the opportunity whereby some of these Yoruba rulers and conservatives will be put in one tight corner.
But Mr. Christian, the Yorubas are now, they are pleading officially that the Igbos and Yorubas they are supposed to be one, that the bigotry is not helping anybody.
It's like you don't know Igbos, have you? You don't know Igbos. Igbos are like Fulani, they don't forgive you. Yes, of course. But if an Igbo man is supporting you, a true Igbo man, not politician, not this politician man, a true Igbo man supporting you, he supports you almost to the death. You understand? Same with the Fulani. So the offense, the only thing Igbo wants is Biafra. So anything other than that, they are not going to align with you or listen to any begging. And they don't be part of Nigeria's structure, of the Nigerian project. And again, if you are pleading them, they will not listen to you because they believe. You know what about bigotry? Bigotry is a demon. Worse than cancer, worse than COVID-19. Eventually, bigotry is like hatred because somebody is not your type. Now the type is you are not Yoruba, or from Igbo you are not Igbo. It will be shocking and surprising to you that when probably if there's regionalism or Nigerians divides, the bigots in Yoruba land will be looking for a place to express their bigotry. They might start expressing it to their Ijebu. I'm talking about bigotry as a thing because it is Igbo now. Does not mean that there's a Yoruba nation or there's an Igbo nation. This one will not say you are a boy. I am Abia. Bigotry is inherent. Bigotry is a disease. So there's nothing that can appease bigotry. So far you have carried a campaign against the Igbo people. There must be a way. Somebody somewhere else. There's no central command now. You might be asking for peace. Others are throwing missiles. You might be asking a particular Igbo people for peace. Others are ready to vent their own. So there's nothing that can happen. You cannot appease. You cannot say let's end by the bigotry cannot end till the world ends. This seed that has been planted, except by the elite, is going to outgrow Nigeria and make sure Nigeria divides. One of the things that we even divide Nigeria is bigotry. So there's no alliance with anybody. Igbo is not going to resolve anything with anybody, whether outside, nobody.
Mr. Christian, I felt that they said forgiveness is divine. I understand there was a campaign.
Are we practicing religion?
Hold on. I understand there was a campaign some months ago about Igbo must go. But Lagos State has come out to say that Igbos must stay. And I mean, well-meaning Yorubas are saying Igbos must stay. Even the Lagos indigenes are saying Igbos must stay. I mean, these are
Why do you say Lagos
Yorubas.
City is now? That means there are different negotiations. There are different Yoruba indigenes in Lagos and other Yorubas. See, when Lagos State government said, at least it is a political statement saying Igbo must go. We are not supporting anybody saying so. The next month, they now brought a law that Yoruba is compulsory in schools. Can't you see that hypocrisy? You understand? So it will not be as if the Lagos State government is supporting that bigotry from that guy. Everybody knows their agenda. I've said it before, Yorubas are preparing the Southwest for a possible exit from Nigeria. They are using Tinubu as an opportunity to build the Southwest, position themselves very well so that they can tap on the resources Nigeria has, which is in the southeast, to make sure they fix Lagos for a possible exit from Nigeria. Yoruba doesn't really want Nigeria. It's an opportunity they have. That's why every parastatal you see Yoruba. Everywhere, everybody is fixing themselves everywhere to make sure that they hold the country and they can make so much as they can, empower themselves, get experiences, have contacts, international contacts, build bridges, you understand, and empower the Yoruba people. We Igbos, we all know these things. They are trying to say, let's come together and do this. It's all hypocrisy. Nobody wants to come together. Nobody.
All right, Mr. Christian, thank you for that submission.
You'll be able to understand what I'm saying.
This is not content. When we talk about federal character,
yes.
in his ministries, in his appointment for
Can you allow me?
agencies,
Can you allow me? I'm
the
the one
Yorubas
I'm the one you are
taking
interviewing.
90% of the shares.
Post now in his cabinet. Who holds it?
The what?
The Jesus post
In his cabinet.
in his cabinet.
Well, the Minister of Finance is a Yoruba man.
You got it so wrong.
The Minister of Petroleum.
You got it so wrong. What? Umai is the most Umai budget alone. That's why I say you people need to.
No,
you need to dig down and know
Umai is working.
Is working
in a juicy position.
juicy
But it is not the
position.
juicy.
Lagos to Calabar road.
Umai will still meet the Minister of Finance.
Is going
He
to
will
meet
still
what?
go to the Minister of Finance.
So Minister of Finance, who is going to order the money? Who is going to give the allocation? Let me enlighten you, because that's the problem we're having now. You are a Yoruba man, but you need to be enlightened a bit. You need to be enlightened a bit. You are a Yoruba man, you need to be enlightened. Umai, we don't want abuse here.
No, we
Let
don't
us
want
stay.
abuse.
We are model here. That's part of what we're saying.
My position is not the juice's position.
Okay, hold on, Mr.
position
Mr. Kule, please. Let me
explain my
Let me
why I said
welcome. You have been speaking. Let me welcome Mr. Raphael. Mr. Raphael.
Yes.
Okay, so in the last few months now, the Yorubas have called for peace.
Yes.
That yes, we understand that we said Igbo must go, but now we are saying Igbo must stay.
Yes.
Because the flame of bigotry from the Igbos is almost consuming, and the Yorubas want peace. Maybe it is because Tinubu is not doing well. What's your take?
My take is that I can see that Yoruba Igbo must come and brace themselves together. Though we have some people that have gone out of sense, their senses. But what I see this early morning surprised me when Yoruba, during the breaking news, Yoruba actually attended an apology to the Igbos that they betrayed them during the war. They did not communicate or at least be with Igbo during the war. They said, we apologize, we betrayed you during the war. Then again, leave him, leave this man, leave somebody that is bent on ethnic bigotry. See, when you interview people that has brain.
No insult here.
Nobody is insulting anybody. Yoruba now has confessed, apologized that they betrayed Igbo during the war. They are asking for at least amendment, and we are here for it. Then again, what I'm trying to say now is that if Yoruba has done this earlier, it wouldn't have degenerated to this level. I don't even understand. It escalated late, so late, because Tinubu is there now for over 16 months. Abi,
Yes, 16 months now. It was 1 year, February. We are in February. This is September. So the apology came too late. But all I know is that we, as Igbos, we are not gullible people. We never seen ourselves as those other people. We've seen ourselves as Republicans, people that are more enterprising on entrepreneurship, commerce and industry on the continent of Africa. We are not aggrieved. We are not jealous. We are not warring. We are not fighting anybody. What we are minding is our business. We live everywhere in the world. We stay in a place. We learn their culture. We learn their language. We mix up together for possible what? Peaceful coexistence. So what I'm trying to suggest here is that nobody should come here and tell you, say, nee, look, the juiciest. We don't come here to speak English. What you are asking him right is, how many under federal character did he appoint? Did he make his appointment? He has fielded Yoruba everywhere. It shouldn't be like that. And this is why I don't want to criticize him on the kind of position he has given to the Yorubas was that Buhari himself, when he was there, Buhari appointed 96 positions for Fulani. So if Tinubu does that, Tinubu has done it before. That's why Nigeria cannot move forward. Anybody that comes in will field on good material, bad materials, irrespective of your certificate or your qualification. But because you are from my extraction, you are from my tribe, manage electricity when you don't have any foreknowledge of that angle, aspect of that angle. You don't know any foreknowledge of that, about that. Manage it, manage this, manage that. They're supposed to give appointment based on competence, based on experience and knowledge. But that's why Nigeria cannot move forward. That's why you can allow some people, bring people that have brain, interview them, they will feed the world with good and right information. How can somebody be telling me that the juiciest to hear Jesus Christ? One appointment in the ministry. The first time you do interview, I will be monitoring you at this. Make sure you bring people that have something upstairs. If bring somebody that will come in and are gagging and they, sidelining the Igbos, I will turn my back. That's me. Interview people that will be generally educating people what they want to hear.
Well, we try to collect everybody's opinion.
Okay, it's not good now. How can Minister of Transportation and Work be the juiciest? You made the right answer. You said Minister of Finance and Petroleum. That is where the money is. This man is on the work side. I don't know what to understand. You must fund the work. You must fund him for him to work. But the juiciest is Petroleum Ministry, Finance Ministry, and Central Bank of Nigeria. What are we just here to gag somebody? We keep on educating some people. They will not wake up and be wise and know that ethnic bigotry can never lead us to anywhere. Somebody will just be very tribal until you die. It's bad. If you die, you go to hellfire. There are people that when they wake up, you tell them, say, this is an Igbo man. You can't go and shoot Igbo man. Such people we cannot allow them here because they are bringing division. There are something you say, you'll be at least hurting some people mentally or otherwise. So let me tell you, Tinubu in his position today, they not are criticizing him, spanking on him. When Buhari was there, they did not criticize Buhari. Is it not because Tinubu is from southern Nigeria? That's why Hausas are crying foul. They are no longer enjoying the legacy, the loot they were benefiting before inception of Tinubu regime. That's why you see Amadi Garba, what is the name? Shehu Amadi. Shehu Amadi is now gagging Tinubu, trying to fight Tinubu because he has actually seen that the Northerners are not benefiting much, like when Buhari was there. That is the reason why Nigeria can never, I repeat it again, ever move forward. We are stagnated for 64 years. We are tired of idiocy, mediocrity, clannishness. We are tired of lack of competence, bad economic policies. We have been bent on difficult economic policies in this part of the world. That's why Nigerians are not smiling. We've been deprived of most of the basic amenities in Nigeria. Look at ordinary rice and beans. Okay, in the 90s, if I take beans in my mouth, I vomit it. Plant protein. Nigerians are now crying for plant protein. Do you know the level? Oh my God. Do you know the level standard of living has degenerated in Nigeria?
And we are still here making noise, talking about ethnic bigotry. You see somebody still being sensitive to divide, to tribalize. Okay, there are many illiterates that are graduates in and outside Nigerian government.
Thank you
I
very
don't blame the politicians alone. We the civilians, most of us are illiterates that are claiming that they went to school.
Thank you very much.
See your phone. Somebody just come.
Okay, Mr. Plea.
Hello, yeah, I'm with you.
Mr. Kule, on a final note, what do you have to say?
You know, the speaker that just spoke here now, I think is one of the face of bigotry we've been talking now in this. That's why I stay off from him. And I'm telling you, the local Igbos are the ones that are involved in all this. The enlightened one will not go to that route because we eat on the same table, we drink on the same table, and we mingle on the same table when you talk of parties. And average Igbo man married, you know, Igbo woman. An average Igbo man married Yoruba woman. You can see Oyeka when married a Yoruba man. But the new generation that don't know anything, Yoruba never betrayed Igbos. In fact, Awolowo was the first person that called Nnamdi Azikiwe that let us form a government of unity, and which was Azikiwe belongs to NCNC, Awolowo belongs to Action Congress. Now, what we say? He went to Zik, let us form a government of unity, and even under Zik NCNC, there were erudite Yorubas that supported it. The way they supported, supported this Obi during the election. Tell me how many votes did this our president, how many votes did Tinubu got in Southeast? And Obi got votes, even Yoruba voted to show that Yoruba are liberal. A tribal bigot will be calling somebody else a tribal bigot. And that's why I say I select the friends I have. If I see that you're a local Igbo man, you can never be my friend because you carry the locality of the S-men in your place down here. Because they're my friend. I can tell you wholeheartedly, but not the local ones. Not the local ones that are killing themselves. And I can tell you, when Awolowo decided that let us form they were to meet in Delta. I don't know whether you've heard the news I'm saying now before. History. They were to meet in Delta. What happened? Ziki went straight to Tafa Balewa and they formed a government of coalition. Who betrayed each other? Who betrayed?
But Mr. Kule,
A bat they calling another person a snake.
Mr. Kule, it's okay. Let us put this in the past.
No, they are not ready to put it in the past. I'm not saying I'm not against the Igbos, but I'm against the illiterate Igbos.
All right, thank you very much.
You know, I can tell you heartedly. But the person, people that they are the same people causing issues. We go on Lagos, where we get Lagos. Now we do that. Is that a right statement to? Can you go to London and start misbehaving? Can you go to not even the Kaduna there and start saying, now we get Lagos is accommodating, and Lagos is being built with input of the Lagosians. I'm talking of the Lagosians. It may be from outside, it may be from anywhere, but the core Lagosians will not be running his mouth anyhow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kule, for that submission. Thank you.